Briar626 here, and today we have a special battle video here of me versus Letherna on Discord. We were here doing this at the Bakugan demo day at the GameStop that we were at, and they brought us out a table, and we were able to record it and kind of just see how everything goes, and waiting for more of his friends to kind of show up so we can play them as well. So we only did 4 battles. This is the first one of the 4. Of course, I battled his friends as well, and as well as him. So this is our first match here, going in, and this is like the first time I've played against someone that's not my dad. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it was the first time here. And of course, the decks that we were using is my Mono Darkest deck, and he is using his Fury Aggro deck. Now this one was very interesting. I saw the list on the Brawler Cafe, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I'm curious what it is, and this is the guy who used it at the MomoCon event. And of course, I think we'll do the deck profile of this later on, so you guys can see kind of how everything was going. But yeah, so we're kind of starting off the match. We were just talking around, just waiting for everyone. I think everyone just kind of walked in the door as we started the match, of course. He's talking to him, seeing everything's and getting the whole game started. Of course, we got the energy kind of just putting down, starting off our first turn. For me, I'm pretty set. From what I was looking at, I had like a lot of heroes in my hand, so that was kind of pitfall. But if you look there, he got his Hydrus that lost a core, but my Nilius grabbed 2 cores. So that was a really good bonus on me, getting that 2 cores on there. Of course, if you roll Nilius backwards, where the arrow is facing you, you are able to have a higher chance of getting 2 cores. So I was doing, I think at the end of this, I was doing 8 damage. Of course, he tries to reroll, and let's see if he gets the reroll. Of course, I lost the 1 card because of quick fire, and he's closing it up, trying to get it all rerolled, and he misses. He misses on the reroll, which kind of stinks for him, but which is okay. So he had that, and dealing the 8 damage now because he couldn't open up. So yeah, so he lost the quick fire, stone skin. So I mean, he lost some decent cards, leaving that, which kind of stinks for him. But you know, hey, that happens. You always, when you take damage, you lose that much. That's kind of hurts. So we're getting ready to draw a card for turn. I think I was waiting because he was debating on making a choice for 1 card. Yeah, so what he does there. So he discards the China Riot so he can get that extra damage. Then we draw our card. He places 2. I get my second energy down here. Just debating on which one I wanted. We were talking about his deck list a little bit here, seeing like, hey, is there anything you could stop me with, like flip cards? And he goes, no, I don't have Pack of Darkness. And I was kind of stunned. I was like, why aren't you running Pack of Darkness? And he goes, he runs an aggro version so he doesn't worry about it. Which is like, okay, I couldn't see your point. But Pack of Darkness is still a good card. So that's what we were talking about. Hey, you should write it in there. It's going to be good at least to have that. So we play C, so I can get that Shadow Strike effect on all my Bakugan, not just my Fangzor, because Fangzor already has the Shadow Strike on it, but the other 2 do not. So this gets me that Shadow Strike in case if he has to like make me minus B power or minus damage. And then of course too, the other effect lets you, if you do 10 or more damage, you get to draw 3 cards. So as long as you're dealing 10 damage, you get to draw 3 cards, which is amazing. Now, if you might have saw in the back, a friend was asking about my custom card that I made, which is the custom hero card that I made of Briar626. Of course, I am giving those away here very, very soon. If you want to win one, then keep posted so you guys can learn about that. Now, what's something cool here just happened. My Titanium grabbed 2 cores as well, which was amazing. Getting the 2 cores off of him was great. Doing that side spin, that's the way you need to roll. Titanium is doing a side spin, just because it can get that double core action. I think it was at 1350, I think is what it said. If not, it was just 13, which is still a lot, because he's got to land on a blue core or a blue shield that lets you gain the 650. He's already at 500, so that's 11. I think I get that as a 15. or 150 that I gained off of that as well. So put it at 13. He's debating like, ooh, I don't know if I have anything to play, and he still kind of thinking on what he's going to be playing here. It's a tough choice because he only had 1,050. I had 13. So he was trying to like, okay, if I don't get this, then I'm pretty much, he's pretty much lost this one here. But let's see, I don't know, can't remember if he has a card or not. And let's see here, he's still talking about, I think about the playmat or a custom card, one of the two. So yeah, so he got talking with his friends there, and still thinking on what he can do. Yeah, he was just saying that he may have lost the game because if he lost the first 2 rolls. Now I will say this is something that he felt was different. He normally plays on the Bakugan official mats, which is a different material than what the mat I'm using, that I have got mine made from. So mine's a little slicker, which is good. That he was saying he liked it better, but he never had any practice on it, so it's kind of hard for him to roll a Bakugan and kind of get that off of it. Only was doing 5 damage, which is okay, which is fine. Now we had a cut here because his friend's Bakugan broke. That's what that cut was. He literally just got a Bakugan from the store right next door, and it broke. His head fell off. His Nilius Ultra, Chaos Nilius, his head broke off, so that was great. But they fixed it, so we were fine. That's what that cut was for. So we're getting off the 3 energies here. I was telling him that, yeah, the other Bakugan get the double cores, while Fangzor Ultra does not. And telling him like which way it rolls makes it better for them to help get those double cores. So I think he's still thinking on what he should do as an energy wise. I've already got my Bakugan ready to go, and just ready for him to just start here. Boom. Oh, I didn't land on the core, so he landed the core, and he got his finally got his Bakugan opened up. Of course, I think he's doing 8 damage is what he was doing. Which is kind of, or 9 because of China Riot, because we were both like, we both forgot China Riot was a thing, and he even says it here. 9, and then China Riot, yeah. So yeah, we both forgot the China Riot was a thing, but yeah, so 9 damage that we're taking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stopped on that flip because I thought I could use it, but then I realized I couldn't, because that is, I think Cease Darkest is what that is. So I only stopped Darkest Bakugan, not Arliss, so which kind of stinks. But yeah, so we're going into our next turn here. Draw a card, and I draw a Pack of Darkness, which is the worst thing to draw after you draw attack, because it's kind of like just salt, like, hey, just so you know, you could have got that, but no. So now, you get the Fangzor Ultra opened up. You land on a 400 cord. I tap 4 for the Tertonium. And he's just saying that you already have a game. And I'm just like, well, I just want to try this out. Just make sure I have damage. So you get to China Riot because that is discarded. And winning that way. So I was doing a lot of damage. I can't remember how much I was doing, but I was telling him, hey, I drew Pack of Darkness and put in my energies. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click that like button down below. And if you're new, go ahead and click that subscribe button to become a cousin in our family. And remember, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. And I will see you all next time. Bye!